Real Madrid has once again shown why it is the king of Europe, despite the adversities. The match against Manchester City at the ETIHAD was a spectacle of courage and technique. In a venue that has historically been tough for the Whites, they knew how to take advantage of every mistake from the rival and turn them into goals. However, what was most surprising was the quality of the Madrid players, such as Vinicius Jr, Mbappé, and Bellingham. Each one showed their world-class ability, making Madrid's superiority indisputable. Although City seemed to dominate, Madrid never lost their composure, knowing that at any moment the dynamic could change. But before we continue, subscribe to the channel to help us grow, because I noticed that 80% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed to the channel. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to help us reach 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. First, let's hit the goal of 1,000 likes for this video. Now that you've subscribed, let's get to the news. Vinicius Jr, the Brazilian, was electrifying at all times. His speed, dribbling, and ability to create danger made City's defense seem overwhelmed. At times, he took over the left wing, creating spaces and destabilizing the rival defenders. His determination and ball skills were crucial in wearing out the home team. Additionally, he came close to scoring several times, but luck seemed to not be on his side. Despite not scoring, his influence on the game was vital. Madrid relied on his ability to draw defenders and create opportunities for his teammates. On the other hand, Kylian Mbappé didn't need to offer any additional arguments to demonstrate why he is one of the best in the world. Although his participation in the match was marked by moments of pure class, his ability to capitalize on City's mistakes is what stood out. In one play, where City was clumsy in defense, Mbappé took advantage of an inaccurate clearance to put the ball in the back of the net. It was an opportunistic goal, one of those in which a player of his stature never loses concentration. Even though Guardiola's team tried to press, Mbappé was always ready to execute, showing his coolness in crucial moments. Bellingham, for his part, made it clear why he is one of the most important signings in the club's recent history. His presence in midfield was key to controlling the game. With his vision and ability to dictate the rhythm, Bellingham became Madrid's engine. Despite being young, his maturity on the field is impressive. Not only did he recover crucial balls, but he also distributed the play with precision and efficiency. His reading of the game allowed him to always be in the right place at the most critical moments. With each pass and each movement, Bellingham showed that he has Madrid's DNA. Although Real Madrid was clearly superior in many phases of the match, Manchester City's mistakes made the difference. Guardiola's team, which has been one of Europe's best squads in the last decade, made unforgivable errors in such an important setting. The first mistake came when Rico Lewis, in a moment of chaos, committed a crucial foul that allowed Madrid to take the lead. On top of that, there was a lack of focus in Edison's clearances, the City goalkeeper, who on several occasions failed to deliver the ball accurately. These mistakes were capitalized on by Madrid's players, who never hesitated to seize every opportunity. The attitude of Manchester City cannot be overlooked. Although Guardiola's team seemed to have control of the match, their fragility became evident at key moments. When Madrid scored the first goal, City seemed confused, as if they couldn't understand how they were losing control of a match that seemed theirs. The lack of intensity in certain plays allowed Madrid to impose their rhythm, and when the mistakes started to accumulate, City never regained their confidence. Madrid, with their experience and composure, knew how to take full advantage of the situation. Karma, in this case, played an important role. While Real Madrid benefited from City's errors, football's justice balanced the scales. Haaland's action, where he missed a clear goal-scoring opportunity, was another play that defined the match's outcome. The Norwegian, despite his physical strength and ability to score goals, was limited by Madrid's constant pressure. City's mistakes, combined with Madrid's hunger and determination, were the perfect ingredients for Ancelotti's team to secure a crucial victory. One of the most controversial plays was Guardiola's goal for City, which some considered to be Haaland offside. The image from the replay left many doubts, and while some tried to justify the play, the controversy continued. However, Madrid's players didn't let themselves be influenced by the controversy. They kept pressing and maintained their focus. Despite the debated plays and some refereeing decisions that raised questions, Real Madrid never lost their composure. In these types of matches, Madrid has shown that, even when the circumstances seem against them, their ability to overcome obstacles is what makes them great. Kovacic's mistake, a poorly cleared aerial ball, allowed Madrid to add another goal to their tally. These kinds of costly mistakes in such a demanding competition highlight City's lack of concentration at crucial moments. Kovacic, a player with plenty of experience, failed to execute the right action, and Madrid didn't forgive. The play ended in an easy goal for the Whites, who took advantage of every mistake from the home team to extend their lead. These mistakes were the difference between a contested match and a heavy defeat for City. Edison's mistakes in clearances were also decisive. The goalkeeper, who is generally reliable with the ball at his feet, made errors that proved fatal for his team. A flat, directionless clearance gave Madrid the chance to create a dangerous play. In situations like this, Madrid doesn't need much to make damage. With the quality of players like Mbappe and Vinicius, Madrid found themselves with 3 goals without having to work too hard. Sometimes, football rewards the teams that take advantage of opportunities, and today, Madrid benefited from City's gifts. Real Madrid's victory today was not only deserved but also a lesson in efficiency. Despite City's superiority in some phases of the game, Madrid showed more intelligence and capitalized on their rivals' mistakes with surgical precision. As always, Madrid's fortune blossomed in the most difficult moments. While City's players will lament their errors for a long time, Madrid will continue to show that when given a chance, they can make the most of it. The future looks promising for the Whites, and this win further solidifies their position as one of the top favorites to conquer Europe. Real Madrid showed an impressive version of themselves in their clash against Manchester City at the ETIHAD Stadium, making it clear why they remain one of the most feared teams in world football. From the start, the Whites dominated the game categorically, excelling in all aspects of the game. Vini Jr, Mbappe, and Jude Bellingham were the key figures in this victory, leaving Madrid fans celebrating a performance that showcased both the collective strength and individual talent of this team. Although City seemed to have control at times, Madrid's ability to react was unshakable, imposing their style of play with an intensity few teams can match. Vinicius Jr was a constant torment for Manchester City's defense. His speed, ability to dribble past players, and knack for creating dangerous plays were essential to the victory. Every time the Brazilian took the ball, City seemed unable to stop his progress. Mbappe, on the other hand, also left his mark on the game, showing himself to be a decisive player in the most critical moments. Although he missed some clear chances, his presence on the field forced City to adjust their defense, opening up space for other players like Bellingham, who was unstoppable in midfield. Jude Bellingham, in excellent form, had a crucial impact on the game's development. The Englishman not only stood out for his ability to recover balls but also for his vision of the game and his precise distribution of the ball. On several occasions, Bellingham cut off dangerous counterattacks from City and distributed the ball intelligently, ensuring that the team stayed strong in their tactical approach. His presence in midfield, alongside the solid defense provided by players like Valverde, was key to Real Madrid maintaining control of the game and securing the victory. Real Madrid displayed great defensive solidity despite the criticism of their backline in previous matches. The Madrid defense, led by Militao and Alaba, was impenetrable in most moments of the match. In particular, Valverde's performance as right-back was outstanding, as he played a key role in preventing City players from creating danger on the flanks. The defense's performance was essential in ensuring the team didn't suffer from City's attacks, which, despite having quality players like De Bruyne, failed to generate clear chances due to Madrid's great tactical discipline. However, not everything was easy for Real Madrid. Despite dominating many phases of the match, Manchester City had moments of pressure, especially when the score was close. De Bruyne, though out of form, had some flashes of quality, but he couldn't make the difference his team needed. Throughout the match, City seemed disconnected, lacking clear ideas to counter Madrid's force. Injuries, such as those of Grealish and Akanji, also affected Guardiola's team, making their performance in the second half even more erratic. The roles of Edison and Rico Lewis were other factors that allowed Real Madrid to capitalize on their dominance. Throughout the match, Edison's missteps and some defensive mistakes from Lewis allowed Madrid to take control of possession. These defensive lapses were exploited by players like Mbappe and Bellingham, who, with their vision and skill, knew how to take advantage of City's moments of fragility. Madrid not only dominated possession but also imposed their rhythm, something that has historically been difficult to achieve against City. Real Madrid's great merit in this match lies not only in their ability to control the game but in their efficiency in converting opportunities into goals. Although Mbappé and Bellingham missed some clear chances, the team was patient enough to wait for their moment and take advantage of City's mistakes. Madrid showed once again that, even though they are not perfect, their winning mentality and ability to stay calm in tense moments make them a team that is very difficult to beat, even in challenging circumstances. In summary, Real Madrid secured a well-deserved victory at the Etihad, a stadium that has been synonymous with great challenges for many teams. Madrid, with stellar performances from Vini Jr, Mbappé, and Bellingham, demonstrated their greatness and their ability to dominate the best teams in the world. Although City suffered from injuries and a lack of cohesion, Real Madrid seized every opportunity, showing that, despite the criticism, they remain a formidable team. Madrid fans can rest easy, as their team continues to be one of the most complete and competitive in Europe.